I have confidence in saying that we can't. There's certain things like I used to tell people like I can't even go to the grocery store without the Lord. And this is when I was really walking with him. And I would see it like I wouldn't read my Bible for a day or two, and I would see it at work, and it would just dip a little bit, and then and it's not like even God messing with me. It's literally I can't exist without walking with Christ, And it got to the point where that wasn't like a disparaging thought. It was like beautiful. Like, wow, like I'm relying on Christ so much just to go to the gas station or something.
Yeah.
And you as a leader, and I hate to put this on you, but it's the truth. Like the worst thing you can do is stray, and I always equate it to going to the gym. It's hard to get into that routine. It really is hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't want to do it, and it takes years to get into the routine, and then you get into it, and then it starts to wane, and then you see the change in your body because you're not going as hard, or you're not doing this, and like that's in principle, that's kind of what it's like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And God puts a lot of pressure on people who are leading a church. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck for you. No, I'm just kidding. No,
but it's true. I mean, and to the point of accountability, I forget where it is, but it says something like, if you need to bring a charge against like an elder or something like that, like do it publicly so that everybody is warned.
Yeah.
And so I think for the way I would understand it is like for the average person, you go one-on-one and hopefully it doesn't need to go beyond that. You can, address a sin with somebody and hopefully that squashes it. But it says like, hey, for elders, like go public.
Yeah.
Because they're under more of a microscope. Their life is, meant to be an example. They have much more influence. And so like if a person of great influence is straying, it's like, you need to put that on blast quickly for everybody to see, because like the risk is far greater when it's someone in leadership.
Yeah, it is. And you just have to, if you're going to pick a leadership role in church, you're going to have to accept the accountability aspect of it.
Definitely.
It's not easy.
No.
I know when I'm not reading the Bible or when I'm straying, I become a recluse. I don't talk to people, or when I go of like a wave of depression, I pull away. Yeah. So my friends know that when I'm not talking to them, I'm going through it, and I just want to be left alone. And it's like nothing you can do or say will get me out of that. Like there is literally nothing they can do. I just want to be left alone for the next 2 weeks. Yeah. Just don't call me, talk to me,
Okay, so that's interesting. I feel like people, I think a good friend would be like, oh man, my buddy is really down. Like, I want to do something.
No, all my friends know if they want to be a good friend to leave me alone.
Okay. That's
but actually it's not. Like I sometimes need to be pulled out of that.
Yeah.
But there's times I'll go for like months, and someone will come over and be like, come on, let's go out. I'll be like, get the fuck out of this. Yeah. Like, I'm not going. Leave me alone. And that's why I say, like, why would anyone be my friend? Like, I'm the most obnoxious, annoying, high maintenance person,
Yeah.
But I don't know. That is, so just so you know, going forward, when I recluse and I pull back, I'm not walking with the Lord.
Okay.
It's not happening.
But you want to be left alone.
Yeah. But that's my own selfish. I need brothers to pull me back and be like, listen, start talking to the Christ again. Like, what are you doing? You're just going to fall back into sin. You're going to do all this stuff. All the progress you've made is going to go.
Yeah.
You're going to lose all your gains.
Hate losing gains. Work so hard for the gains. Okay, so let me ask you this. What would you say are the characteristics of a great friend? Like a true, not just like an acquaintance and you hang out with, but like, what are the characteristics of someone's like, man, this is what a great friend is?
For me personally?
Yeah.
Because my definition would probably differ.
Okay.
Someone who's not needy.
Okay.
Someone I can come in and out of their life. Like I don't talk to them for a couple months, and then we get back together and it's just like that. Someone who I can be completely open with, and not being afraid to offend. I know we differ on a lot of things, but I don't ever feel the need to censor myself or say something like, hey, you know what, I don't want to offend Dan.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that. If I have to do that around you, I'm not interested. There's not even, like, we can't even cultivate a deep relationship.
Yeah.
The closest people in my life are ones that I can battle with theologically, whatever, go back and forth. And I know that it'll be resolved because we're both deep thinkers. And you know what I mean? Like, I need someone I can be deep with.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. One of my other best friends lives out in Pennsylvania. We differ theologically on a lot of things. But I'll go out there. We've fought and battled over, you know, because I'm a young earth creationist. I'm a fundamentalist. He's not. He's getting there.
You know? Wear him down.
Yeah. You know, remember that show Family Matters?
Yeah.
With Urkel?
Yeah.
When he's like trying to court
Laura.
court Laura, and he's like, I'm wearing you down, baby. I'm wearing you down. That's me in every relationship. But I'm able to sit there and talk. Him and his wife, we've battled. Like I've said, so I'm not going to say his name, so I don't feel bad about telling this story, but we were debating, like, he doesn't believe the creation story. He doesn't believe in the miraculous stories. He thinks they're all metaphor. Super hippie.
Okay.
Like leftover hippie. Favorite movie is The Big Lebowski. You know, great guy.
Yeah.
I love this guy. But, like, you know, he's very, now it's a metaphor, it's allegorical. It's like there is some allegory in the Bible, but the things you're saying is allegory. And then we got to the point where he didn't actually believe the resurrection.
Okay.
He's like, I think it's allegorical. I was like, wait a second. If you don't believe that, you're not a Christian.
Does he consider himself a Christian?
He's changed his view now.
To what?
To that he does believe in the resurrection.
Okay, but
he does believe in at the time. He's like, I don't know if I so much believe that. I think it's allegorical. I think just trying to spread a message, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like gross.
So like follows like the teachings of Christ.
Teachings of Christ, but like, you know, the miraculous stuff. Like he doesn't think the 5,000 were really fed. It's just an allegorical story.
Okay.
And I would tell him all the time, I'm like, that's stupid. What you believe is stupid, by the way. But someone I can speak like that to, that's a friend to me.
Yeah.
You know, that I can call stupid and they can call me stupid. You know, and people say, like, when the older you get, the harder it is. And I'm going to tell you, find 5 people in your life that you can have that around. Yeah. And it's healthy.
Yeah.
But we had that was our biggest falling out. With him and his wife, because we were in their kitchen table talking about that. I was like, how dare you claim Christianity and not believe that Christ defeated sin? And since then, a couple weeks later, his wife comes to me. She's like, you know what? When you said that, it really got me thinking. And now they're like, there is something. So they do believe in the resurrection now.
Okay.